Hello and welcome to this setup tutorial for the board game Root. In case you'd also like to know how this is played, then I have a separate video for that. First, let's get it ready to go. Start by taking out the game board and place it in the middle of all players. Use this side, the other side shows a forest in winter, which is more for experienced players. For now, there's only one thing to place on the board, and that's these 4 ruin tokens. They can go on the 4 spaces on the game board that have a small letter R in them. There's one here. This token goes on that space. Keep going until you have placed all 4. You have 2 dice. They can go somewhere next to the board. And you have these tokens, 12 in total. You also have tokens that look the same, but they have a little letter in it. These ones. But keep those in the box. You only need the tokens that don't have a letter on them. Put them out by the game board. You also have a deck of cards. They all look like this on the back. Give them a good shuffle. When you're done, place the deck face down on the table. You can already deal out 3 face down cards to each player. Other cards for other players are these ones. They give you information on what you can do, but also what the special abilities of the other players are. Give everyone a set of these, one for each character that is being used in your game. Speaking of characters, let's take those out. The characters are very important in this game. In case you're with 2 players, it's best to use these 2 characters, the orange and the blue. In case you're with 3 players, it's best to add the green character. If you want, you can have everyone choose who they want to be, or deal them out randomly if you're more experienced. I'll take this one, Marquis de Cat. And from this point, you basically don't need my help anymore. Anything you need for your own setup is written on the back of your own player board. Just follow the steps, do exactly what it says. When everyone is done, you can start the game. Read what everyone's special ability is. It's written on the front of your character board. Pick a first player and begin. If you want, you can stick around a bit longer for this example of me setting up everything for my character. First, I'll take all the orange components. My character board is orange, so all the orange pieces also go to me. Here are the setup instructions on the back of my board. Step 1. Place my keep token in a corner of my choice. That's this one. These open spaces on the forest are called clearings. I'm here, so I'll choose this corner. And the board says I shouldn't put this in a space, just on the board. Step 2. Place 1 warrior in each clearing except the opposite corner. I place my clearing here so I don't put anything in this space all the way on the other side, but in every other clearing I place one of my orange player figures. These are my warriors. It should be 11 in total. Any leftover players can go next to your player board as a supply. Step 3. place my sawmill, workshop, and recruiter in the space where I have my keep token and the areas right next to it. Well, this is clearly my sawmill. Let me put that here, not just on the board, but in the actual space that is shown here. I guess this handshake token means recruiting, so I'll put that here. That leaves me with this token, which looks like a workshop. I'll put that here. And the last step is step 4. I'm instructed to turn over this board and start placing the rest of my tokens on the according spaces. On the other side, I can see spaces for other sawmills, workshops, and recruiters, so I guess the rest of all my tokens go here. I fill up all the rows with my tokens. You get the idea. You don't need to see me finish this. Keep in mind that this is an individual setup for each player. It's different for everyone. This was the particular setup for Marquis de Cat. Whichever character you chose will give you your personal instructions. In case something is not clear enough, another player will probably be able to help you, and otherwise there's always the rulebook. But that's it. This is how you set up root. If you'd like to know what happens next, follow me to the tutorial. Thank you for watching, feel free to leave a comment, and see you for the next one.